This is the book of Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto thee, unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. Shalom. I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. The Lord made us a watchman unto the house of Israel. Realize it say Israel. It didn't say all people. It didn't say all nations. It says Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. And this is what we're here to do. Give all a warning from what is there to come. That what is there that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to bring. Alright? And you realize I'm calling upon those names. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. I ain't calling upon God. I ain't calling upon Yahweh. I'm not calling upon Jesus Christ. I ain't calling upon none of those names. Because those are not their names. The biblical names, the Hebrew names, which they actually speak. The Lord name, the Father's name is Yahweh in the Hebrew tongue. And his Son's name, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahushai. Alright? And what he says here, give them warning from me. So it's to warn all you and to let all you know what is there to come. We see in all these different pestilence, all these different things taking place. You see in here in China, it have the new spread going on. You know, little children getting attacked. It's coming to a country near you. It's coming to a city near you. It's coming to your doorsteps near you. These are the things that is coming. These are things that we warn all you about. We've been sighing and crying and talking about these things. But yet still no one wants to listen to us. When we are out on the highways and byways preaching this word, no one wants to hear. You know, they don't want to hear. What they want to hear, they want to hear what's the latest music. They want to hear what's the latest trend. What's the things that you must wear. What's the next party. You know, what's the next club you go to. These are the things that they want to hear. But this is not what we come here to preach. We come here to preach the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says here, Ezekiel 33 and verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people. Who is the children of thy people? The Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And this is exactly what we are doing. You understand? All these things that you see from back then. You understand? All the things that all these things that happening, it have nothing new under the sun. You know? But this devil right now, he's coming on with great wrath. Why? Because he knows that he has a short time. Alright? That's Revelation 12 and 12, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. It says here, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Devil means deceiver, devil means slanderer. You understand? That is what Esau Edom is. That's what the Caucasian man is. That's what the small hatters is. That's what the top banking families are. They are the devil. Alright? For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. So all these things that they're bringing across on the earth, the pestilence, the viruses and all these things is pestilence. You understand? And some people just sit down and wonder why these things happening to them. Why? Because you did evil towards the Lord. You understand? You did evil towards the Lord. That's why you're getting all these plagues onto you. You want to get right with the Lord, you have to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Don't run to Jesus Christ, he can't save you, as the so-called white man God. Alright? The Lord is a strong tower. You know, the righteous run into him and is saved. That's roughly paraphrasing. And this Bible is only for the Israelites. If you run through the whole Bible, you read through the whole Bible, a lot of the scriptures stressing and talking about my people Israel, my people Israel. It's not talking about Moab, it ain't talking about the Chinese, it ain't talking about the Arabians, it ain't talking about none of these Hamites, you know, the Africans, they ain't talking about none of them. They ain't talking about the Edomites. You might see, you hear about Esau Edom, which Esau Edom goes into the Edomites. Alright? But they are who? They are the wicked. Job 9 and 24. Alright? The earth is handed over to the wicked. Job 9 and 24. It says here, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Alright? If not, where and who is he? And that's the so-called white man. Alright? These are the wickedness they bring. They bring forth on the earth. Alright? All these things is to push the so-called agenda. This is what they're trying to do. All this is warning that we keep giving all here. Alright? Because a lot of perilous times are coming. This is the book of, let me get it here. The book of Second Timothy 3 and 1. It says here, this know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. You understand? And this is what you're seeing taking place. A lot of pestilence, a lot of earthquakes, a lot of you're seeing storms taking place. You're seeing wars, rumors of wars. You're seeing all these things taking place. But yet still Jake's still questioning himself if everything gonna be alright. You understand? They're looking to run to Egypt for help. Spiritual Egypt, that is. The so-called white man, they're looking to run to Esau Edom for help. They're looking to run to the government for help, hoping that they will come up with a solution. Which these devils are the ones who come in with these different pestilence and all these different things taking place on the earth. Alright? Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is controlling them also. Alright? He controls the right hand side and the left hand side. Alright? And all of them are created for what? For vengeance. They are created to push these perilous times onto Jake, onto the whole world, the whole earth. Alright? A lot of things are taking place. This is the book of Jeremiah. The book of Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. It says here, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And since all that time that we lived before, from back then till now, we never see a day like this. Alright? And this day that coming up here is Jacob trouble. You know, it's a completely different time. There's so many things will be taking place. So many deaths you will be seeing. You will see people crying, you will see people bawling, you will see people looking for help and they won't be able to get help. It says here, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, when Jacob's name was turned to Israel. So who you think gonna get all these trouble? Who you think trouble is this? You understand? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. All they don't want to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all they're gonna feel. Alright? But he shall be saved out of it. And who is he will be saved out of it? The ones who follow in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the elect. You understand? The 144,000 hopefully elect group. Lord willing, we be part of that hopefully elect number, and the rest of the 1/3 of Israel. They are going to be saved in those days. And those days are full with a lot of wickedness, a lot of evil. You understand? And we always keep sighing and crying. We always keep warning all you and letting all you know what is there to come. You know? But the Lord is the one who speaking through his prophets. He has us here doing this work. You understand? All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for bringing us out of the worldly way of thinking and bringing us into this truth. This is the book of Isaiah 42 and verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. And how the Lord tell us of them? He tell us of them through the prophets. The ones who make these kind of videos, you will see it up on TikTok, you will see it up on YouTube, you will see it up on Instagram and other little on Facebook. You will see these videos on these platforms. You understand? Right now we're using the unicorn, the satellites out there. We're using these things to push this word. And YouTube is a big platform for this. You understand? We're living in a modern time, so we're using the modern technology to push the word. But back then, in the old days, when we used to preach before, right? We were basically on one whole land. But that's how the land was. The land was one whole land. Alright? You just to walk to here and just to walk to there and travel from here to there on what? On chariots, on with horses or on by foot. Alright? But now we living in modern times where after the flood everything's separated. So you had little islands, you end up with different states. But all that is going to change and everything is going to come back to a normal way, the original way, how the Lord had created it. And you will see how beautiful it will be. I'm going to read over this here. Isaiah 12 and 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Alright? Let's see. Let's jump to the book of Amos 3. And you start from 6. It says here, Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? You understand? All you understand in the scripture here? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai controls both sides. Nothing doesn't happen on the earth, nothing doesn't happen in your life unless Yahweh Hashem Yahushai sends his angels, either his angels on the right hand side or on the left hand side. If things bad happen to you, he sends angels on the left hand side to deal with that. If something good happens for you, is the angels on the right hand side. Alright? The Lord controls all these different things. Alright? It says here, verse 7, surely the Lord thy power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Alright? So you think we get this knowledge? The Lord is the one who reveals these things to us. He teaches the breakdowns of the scriptures. Alright? But we don't just learn it overnight like that. You have to be taught. Alright? You have to be taught. You have to come in as a babe. When you open your eyes to this truth, you're basically reborn. So you're like a baby, like a baby now. And you learn. And how you learn through the prophets of the men of the Lord. Alright? The ones from the GMS camp. The head apostles of the GMS camp. You learn from them. Under that umbrella. This is how you will understand this truth. And you won't understand this truth unless Yahweh Hashem Yahushai call you out of the world and bring you into this truth, into this light. And have you to understand it. It is a beautiful thing to be out of the world, out of that wicked way of thinking and being part of this truth. It is a beautiful thing to be part of this truth. Because the Lord say what? The truth shall set you free. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking to be free out of this retarded land that we're living on. That Esau Edom messed up. This is Esau Edom. This is the so-called white man kingdom. Alright? This is his kingdom / queendom. Because he is all for the woman. He's all for the woman. That's why they are going to face a very, very, very deadly destruction. This is the book of Hebrews 1 and verse 1. It says here, power who at sundry times and in diverse manner spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets. You understand? So it's only the prophets you will hear this word from. You won't hear the word from those people in the church. These people in the churches and them who all just go in these big ass buildings and the pastor there on the altar and it has steps leading to the altar and whatnot, which is a bunch of wickedness, right? Which we're not supposed to have, right? The Lord don't dwell in those places. You want to hear the scriptures. You want to be taught. You want to learn. You want to understand. You come out on the highways and byways where the men of the Lord are, and you listen to them, and you will learn way more than what it is you learn in the church. Because why? The church is a money making thing. These churches and them, all they're doing is Esau Edom is the one who controlling that thing. He's the wicked. Everything on his land is defiled. The church is defiled. All these things are defiled. So you don't think that all these other different religions that have out there have some kind of truth in it. No, they are defiled. There's only wickedness. The Lord told us not to learn the ways of the heathens. Alright? The Lord set us apart from those other people. He set us as a holy people, which we are separate. Holy means separate. Alright? We are separate people from those other people. Now I'm not saying all the Israelites right now in this time, everybody, all the Israelites are so-called black people. Alright? You have to remember, in Deuteronomy, the Lord scattered us on the four corners of the earth. So we look like the other nations also. So although some people might look like a so-called white man, through the Spirit, you could see and you can know how, if they are a Israelites or if they are a heathen. Alright? They might be able to sing good, they might be able to dance good when a song playing. They have rhythm, you know. When they cook something, they're cooking very well. You understand? They had that salt in them. Same thing with a Chinese. Same thing with a so-called Indian. Alright? I read over this here. Hebrews 1:1. Power who at sundry times and in diverse manner spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets. Alright? So you have to remember that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he works through the prophets, the men of the Lord. Alright? It's not like all the Jake out there who want to think carnally and expect the Lord to leave his throne in the heavens and come down here to meet you as a man, to talk to you, for you to what, now listen. This is how he's speaking to you. This is how he's speaking to you earlier, through the men of the Lord. I'll bring out this last scripture here. The book of 2nd Ezra 15:1. A matter of fact, just before I bring out this, I want to show a video and then I will bring out this. Bear with my Baba Kusha. Alright, let's get into it here. You know, because all these things here, you know, look, 144 on the screen here, yappa. All these things that taking place, you know, we preach and we warn you all about these things, about these FEMA camps, you know, about they're going to have a way to throw people in prison. Alright? And for what? Why? Because they're trying to push this whole agenda to see-hip everybody, to put that to that chip in your hand or in your forehead for you to be able to buy or sell. All these things is to just push the agenda and also to depopulate the world. Alright, so let's get into this.
Jamaican people, this is coming.
Hear this new bill that just passed not too long ago about New York FEMA camps.
New York State is still fighting for the right to set up quarantine camps. Today, the battle entered the next phase when the court heard oral arguments in the case. NTD's Arian Pastar spoke with the lead attorney and a state senator involved in the case.
Quarantine camps in the state of New York. Governor Kathy Hochul and Attorney General Letitia James want to implement Rule 2.13. It would give the state's Department of Health the power to forcibly isolate individuals suspected of carrying a transmittable disease.
This is truly about being able to control citizens for any reason.
New York State Senator George Perilous and lead attorney Bobby Ann Cox sued the state over the rule and won the case last year. However, the state appealed, and on Wednesday, attorneys made their case before an appeals court.
The rule says the Commissioner of Health can pick any place that the Commissioner of Health wants to put you. You have no say.
As you can see in this clip, hundreds of people.
When you hear that, they say you have no say. You know, they could pick anywhere they want. Alright? And all your Walmarts and all these different places that you see closed down and whatnot. These things is FEMA camps for when it is you want to resist. You know, you want to resist anything that they coming up with, any of the wicked plan, the evil plans. You know, as they talk about here, you have any kind of disease that they claim that it probably might be deadly. Doesn't matter if it's deadly or not. You could have a little cold. If it is a cough, you know, if it is a cough, it might be illegal to cough just now. Alright? If you cough, you sneeze, you sniff a little bit. Alright? They're quick to snatch you up. They just want a reason just to take you in, to torment you, to delete you. Alright? And then say, hey, the person had some kind of disease and they'll come up with some kind of lie. You know, it's not like they never did these things before. They're custom lying. Alright? These devils and them are custom lying, so they will always come out with these things. Alright? So don't say that we never warn you all. Alright? This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15:1. It reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Alright? And all these things we prophesied. You understand? All these things we prophesied, all these things we tell all you about, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All these words in the scriptures are faithful and true. It's not going to return back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai void. You understand? It is going to happen. It is going to happen. All these different plagues, all these different things that we say that is coming, it is going to happen. Now jump down to verse 5. It says here, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, and sword, Salakia, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You understand? All these things the Lord do. The Lord creates evil. He creates everything. Good, evil, every single thing. Anything that you could think about is the Lord do it. Alright? It says here, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, which it did, right? Through the hands of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Alright? Especially you Jakes and them who want to follow the ways of the heathens, or they want to follow the ways of Esau Edom, or they want to believe in his system. But what the scriptures say, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Alright? It says here, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me. Alright, people mourning in this time. The men of the Lord, we sighing and crying every single day. Week in, week out, we pushing out these videos. We on the highways and edges. And we warning all here. But yet still, they don't want to turn back. It says here, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yeah, this is what we do. We complaining continually. But Lord willing, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, He is hearing our prayers and He is answering, because you're seeing things actually taking place. You're seeing a lot of prophecy taking place. So the Lord is answering. The Lord is coming back. So with that, I hope the lesson was edifying. I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom and Abad Babol.